anything illegal. It's literally anything illegal that I've done. Besides the shit that got me put on probation, niggas would never know because I was so smart. Because like I had a 5-day trip and it's got 4 songs on the motherfucker. I don't know. I was spending a lot of money on clothes, just like stupid shit. I'll probably get a burger. I might eat half of that bitch, throw the other half in the trash can, and then regret it 25 minutes later. Can't really do nothing about it.
Hell yeah.
So we get like Kodak to like, well, not Trump ain't president no more. I'm tripping.
He's running for president for the. Yeah. He's got your vote.
Don't ask me none of that shit. Nigga, I'm not about to hold. I don't hold no political. I don't hold no political stances on some real shit. I just try and look at everything from like the most outside perspective you could possibly have on something, and just like trying to soak up every point of view. And then, like, it's also super stereotypical to be like, every candidate is an asshole. Like, they're all fucking lizard people. Like, like whatever. But, like, I don't know. Fuck. Once again, it is what it is. Like,
are you religious?
Me, personally, not really. My family is, like, super Christian. Like, they're, like, very, like, Christian. Me, I never, like, enforced it. Type shit. Like I tried as a kid. Whenever I did like happen to go to church, I was like, they would ask God into your. I'm like this shit gay as hell. I'm like, I can't like what the fuck am I doing? And that shit made me sound homophobic just because you ain't laugh. Like, I ain't even mean it like that. But just like, I'm trying to talk, like, who am I talking to? I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm staring at a ceiling, ain't shit going on, and I'm trying to talk to what? I'm like, maybe it's because, like, I didn't grow up with a dad, so I never had a figure in front of me where I could, like, have someone to, like, talk to like that besides my mom. But, you know, when you would, and anyone could vouch for me, it's like, as a son, you feel, even if your mom, even if that is like have a single parent and it is your mom, there's certain shit you just don't feel comfortable like talking to them, asking them about like any of that type of shit. So I think since I didn't have a dad, and then my brother, that nigga was locked up for like then in and out type shit, and he moved out when he was like 16, 17, so, and he's 8 years older than me, so it's like I was like an only child for basically still to this day type shit, you feel me? So I don't know. Can you get me back on track a little bit? See, that's what I do.
You answered the question, and then now you gave us more. So now I'm going to ask, how was your high school experience? You just said you got off probation. Were you on probation in high school? Yeah, I was on probation towards like the very end of high school and shit. Cause let me put it this way: anything that I've done that like any like badass shit, like anything illegal. It's literally anything illegal that I've done. Besides the shit that got me put on probation, niggas would never know because I was so smart. Because like I had an older brother to fucking like pay attention to and be like, oh, I shouldn't do that or I shouldn't do this. So it's like, oh, if this nigga gets in trouble this way, I could probably get around to doing this. And I just kind of worked the same thing into like school and shit. And it's like, so anything like bad that I ever did, it was like, fuck. I don't know. It was just like me on like some tweaking ass shit, like like wanting to be a little badass nigga, like doing something. Yeah. Have you had a father figure to this day? As because I know you said early on you didn't.
Oh wait, was we talking about being religious?
We went from religious.
Oh,
and then
I
you talked about how your brother influenced. And then I was like, you said you're on probation. So I asked about how was high school and if you were in probation. And then
I appreciate you getting me back on track because it's not even like, oh, this nigga's out of his mind. Like, what the fuck's wrong with him? Just even when I'm just having regular conversation, we could be talking about fucking cats and dogs, and I'll get to rambling into some random ass detail that I know about, like I'm fucking Joe Rogan or some shit. And then you gonna have to get me back on track because I'm not gonna remember. My dukes will tell you, my brother, anybody will vouch for me. Like, this shit, I'm fucking, hang out with me for long enough. Motherfuckers, bro, plenty of people are gonna hate me after this just because, like, verbiage. And I don't even mean it in, like, the worst way, but I don't give a fuck. Hang out with me. I don't. Hang out with me for long enough, bro, you're gonna become, like, half retarded. like, fuck. Like, I don't know how else to say. Like, you're just gonna get, like, you're gonna get dumber, but in a better way. Not like dumber, like, oh, you so fucking dumb, you just gonna crash out. No, it's just like, you don't get dumber, but you dumb shit down.
You keep it simple.
Yeah, like I don't know. I mean, like, I'm getting to the point, but, like, the way that I'm trying to say it, like, it involves, like, a long-ass explanation that I can't even put into words, so, fuck. But, yeah, that's basically what I was saying, though, so.
Hell yeah. Do you have any drops coming out?
Drops? Well, I just dropped my 5-day trip EP. That was my first, like, full release, like, of this year type shit. Cause I've been trying to queue up to drop like way more than that, at least. Like, well, no, it's 2024. What am I talking about? I'm talking like it's still 2023. I dropped 5-day trip on December 31st type shit. So it was like right before the new year. Don't really matter. I really think it came out on like the 30th, and it was really the 31st. But I think like the time schedules on the different platforms fucked it up and made it the 30th or whatever. But that shit was my birthday and shit, so I was like, I'm gonna drop this bitch on my birthday. New Year's Eve, baby, fuck. But yeah, so I was like, I'm finna drop this bitch on my birthday. And I did that shit, little 4 songs. Stupid, because it's called a 5-day trip, and it's got 4 songs on the motherfucker. I did record another song. Like, I recorded plenty of songs, like, in that time span, probably like 7. But there was only like some of them that made sense to use, and I just didn't have the time. Like, it sounds so stupid. It's like, nigga, you the one putting all this shit out, and you the one saying you don't got time and effort. I didn't have the time and effort to like chop this bitch the way that I wanted to chop it, and not like show the full song, because it was like, it was weird, because like the nigga sent it to me. It was my brother. I have another older brother, my brother from another mother, like quite literally. This nigga, he had sent me a song and was like, yo, like, I'm finna put this bitch out on my tape. And it just had, like, a big-ass empty spot in it. So I was like, I'm gonna fill that bitch. So, pause. So, I did that shit, and I sent it back to him, and he was fucking with it, like, yeah, this shit hard. But the part that he had sent me wasn't even mixed completely. That was, like, the raw version. And I couldn't even tell. I'm like, this shit sound, like, decent, so, like, fuck it. So, like, I don't know, like, my brother had sent me that shit, and I was, like, trying to use that as, like, the part of the fifth song type shit, but I didn't want to, like, show off, like, all of his bars on his song and shit like that, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just leave that shit alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But, like, on some new shit, yeah, matter of fact, let me speak on it. I got a tape that I've been working on literally the whole last year, like from January of last year up until present day. Niggas still trying to figure this shit out. I got a producer, my main nigga Zav, this nigga from California. I don't know the city, I just know the nigga from California. Nigga been tapped in with me because I dropped a song called Brains, like on my first EP Sitting Pretty, like a year and a half ago. Something like that, and I sent it to him, and he was like, this bitch raw type shit. And I sent him another one, like, it was called Geeking. He was fucking with him, and he was like, we just been tapped in, like, he just be sending me beats and shit. Excuse me, so we've been trying to get this tape out, Trapping with Zad. Excuse me. And I'll be doing that with a lot of producers, anybody that I'm working with. Like, if I'm finna do a collab tape or, like, some shit, like, tee up, it's finna be Trapping with insert whoever or insert whatever, just because like it makes sense. It's a collab. Why not collab the fucking names? As simple as it is, because it's funny. That's the funny part about my name is it's a sentence, or it can be used in a sentence, because it's not just like a name or just like where you're saying like hi, blah, blah. You could say like hi, Trapping with Mo, but you could also be like, what are you doing? And you could literally just say Trapping with Mo. But like, if someone only knows me as that, they're gonna be like, Trapping with Mo, wait, Trapping with Mo. Like, it's just some stupid. Like, it was just me like coming up with some stupid shit. Like,
okay, like a little brain fart for someone to be like, yeah, I'm chilling with Trapping with Mo. Yeah, okay.
So then like, man, fuck it, you'll hear it in the songs and shit. Just like I'll come up with little stupid bars I gotta do with it. I might be like, some, so that means like you trapping with me or like blah 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 whatever, just because insert and that shit fucking makes sense. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, if I'm queuing up my nigga Trapping with Zav, we got that shit cooking, and then I got fucking my nigga S Cross 7. Fucking, we got this trapping with crow tape cooking up. Fucking, I don't think I got no more by night. That shit gonna get over flooded with trapping with this, trapping with that. But it's like, the shit just like, it's gimmicky, but it's like only gimmicky to a certain point where it's like, it's not like mainstream gimmicky where it's like, oh, just the name trapping with blah is gonna pull 100,000. Like, no, the name ain't doing nothing itself. It's gotta be the music. But it's just like something gimmicky to where it's like, oh, if you fuck with the songs, oh, look at the cover of it. You know, you feel me? Just yeah. So some shit like that. But yeah, that shit gonna get over flooded. I might need to pipe that shit down. So I don't need like 30 tapes just trapping with this trap. That shit be dopey as fuck.
I mean, I think what's his name, Y&J from Flint. He's got a song called Coochie. I think he's got like 10 songs named Coochie. He ran with that one.
Man, that just made me think of this nigga Draco the Ruler, Rip Draco the Ruler. Fucking bro, I remember there was an interview I was watching. This nigga Ralphie the Plug. Someone said something about a song called Stink Team. He was like, nigga, there was like 10 songs called Stink Team. He was like, I don't know which one you talking about, bro. I was like, fuck.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, you got something that works. Hey, run it. Get that bread up.
Yeah, fuck it.
How much money, speaking of bread, have you put into the music so far?
I'm stingy with it. I'll tell you right now, I'm fucking stingy with it, nigga. I'll fucking took me a long ass time to even, cause I had the money from the time I was in middle school. I could have had like a full like studio in my fucking room if I wanted to, but I was just being the dumb nigga trying to flex and shit, buying clothes, shoes, going on vacations, like anytime I could, like doing whatever, fucking money off and shit. So fuck yeah, I don't know. I was spending a lot of money on clothes and just like stupid shit.
You said school is closing your most expensive habit?
Yeah, like something that's not recreational, then yeah.
Or anything, sure. Like whatever your habit is. Is it weed? No, I know niggas.
Honestly, I wouldn't even say I don't spend that much on weed, because really, like, I'm the type of nigga where it's like I don't even feel like rolling up. So it's like if niggas gonna smoke, nigga, call me and we gonna hang out and smoke, and then we could do that. But I'm not finna even take the time out of my day to grind this shit, roll up a whole blunt. The most you gonna catch me do is buy some crib, grind that shit, and then pack that shit, and then just smoke it like that. Like not even into a bowl, like pack that bitch into like a joint, like rolling paper, little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like so a little cone. That's what I'm talking about. A little cone. I'll pack that bitch in a cone. But that's the most you're gonna catch me doing. Like, I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna sit and roll your motherfucking blunt. Like, tripping. So, yeah, it's like, I can't even say my most expensive habit would be, like, weed, because if anything, I'm gonna just smoke yards while I'm in the crib, because, like, then I don't gotta, like, I don't even think weed smells bad, but it's like when you just walk into some shit smelling like that 24/7, that shit gets annoying. Mm-hmm. So it's like you just smoke the fucking vaporizers, cars, any of that shit just fucking go away, like whatever the case may be. But it's like those bitches last longer, so probably not even my most expensive habit. Really, probably food. On some real shit. Like I'm not like a real big nigga. Like I was bigger in the past type shit, but like I be eating.
Hell yeah, you eat out a lot.
Yeah, and I don't be doing it on purpose, but it's like at this point, I still eat out a lot, but I eat a lot less. Like I'll probably get a burger, I might eat half of that bitch, throw the other half in the trash can, and then regret it 25 minutes later that I threw it in the trash can. Yeah. But it's not even like I threw it away because I'm like, oh, you shouldn't eat the rest. It's just like, no, I don't want this no more. This looks fucking gross. I don't want to touch it. I'll throw that shit in the trash, and then like an hour later, I'll be like, damn, dog, that shit really fire. So I don't know. So it's like I try and like limit myself. Like I still go out constantly, but I might like tell myself like, nah, nigga, just get a drink or something. Like you really don't need. But then that's also the same reason why I don't weigh as much as I used to, is because I'm like, nah, nigga, you don't need to do that. Fucking starving artist type shit. Like what the fuck. But nah, like I would just be like, nah, because I did go through like I always had bread. Like when I say starving artist, I mean quite literally a starving artist, because there was a part where I was like starving myself to lose weight on accident. Like it happened just because I wanted to lose a couple pounds in the first place, and then I took that shit too far, and then I lost like 100+ pounds, and I was already only like I was 240 at my max. So then I lost 120 pounds. I went down to 119, bro. That was the scariest shit of my life. And I knew that I looked crazy, and I got pictures like looking crazy, and motherfuckers used to tell me, and I'd be like, I know. But the fact that I never been that skinny before, it felt freeing. I'm like, damn, I got more space to like move and shit. I can fit in between this couch and this wall to fucking pick up when I need to pick up. I can pick up the fucking remote when I drop that shit.
Hell yeah.
I don't gotta scoot that bitch out. Like, just like little shit like that made me kept losing the weight progressively in the first place to even get down to that point. And then I was like, yeah, maybe. I was like, this shit's kind of fucking gross. I was like, it kind of looks nasty when you're looking like Wiz Khalifa in 2014. But I was like, you can't be doing that, especially when you was always the big nigga out of all your friends. You feel me? Like, where does that come into play? That out of nowhere your ribs are showing. Yeah. So it was like I had to get the fuck out of that shit. So I started eating more. So it's like I'd be like throwing myself in and out of eating disorders because I'll force myself on some shit for like months, and then I'll be like, nah, nigga, you look fat now. Like, fuck that shit. Like, you gotta stop eating again. Like, just do whatever it do until I feel like comfortable. And then half the time it's like I really need to get in the fucking gym, but that shit is like, nigga, I'm gonna wake up and go to the fucking gym. And that shit is like, nigga, you lazy. But it's like, nigga, who the fuck up? If I'm in the gym, who making the fucking music, nigga? Like, it's you. Somebody gotta do that shit. Y'all wanna hear it? I wanna hear it, nigga. The little Joe on the side, on the corner ain't gonna do that shit. you want someone who's gonna, how I put this shit? Top notch, unreleased song. You want top notch? We're gonna leave it at that. Just top notch. You want something top notch, or you just want some fucking like garbage shit? Like, you feel me? So niggas either I'm not going to the gym, but you're not gonna catch me in the gym. You might catch me in the hallway, like fucking pumping water cases and shit, like just on some goofy shit. But nah, damn near probably not gonna catch me in the gym ever. If niggas get their abs up, just know I'm walking for some reason.
Were you always dealing like kind of watch your weight, or was it just they hit a certain point when you said to
yeah, it just hit a certain point because like I was always fine with being a bigger dude. Like it was cool because it was like, okay, imagine not only are you the attractive nigga, but you the big nigga as well. Like you the tall and attractive light skinned nigga. Like who didn't want that back then? You feel me? So it was like I didn't have no problems with it. Like,
hell yeah.
But it is.
Let's talk about, I want to know two things. You're known with the belt. I know you explained trapping with, but where did the belt part come from?
The whole pootie tank with the belt shit is so funny because it's like, I didn't even used to wear belts like that for real, but it's just like the whole ism, you feel me? Like, it's just like, you feel like I've been talking about it this whole time. Like, nigga just grew up and like, just being like, oh, nigga, your son fine, like, blah, blah, whatever. So it was like, oh, I just kind of like adjusted to like having this ism because I used to grow up around plenty of fucking different characters as a kid, and then I'm seeing like different fucking TV shows and shit, you know, like a pimp named Slickback, like just like stupid shit like that. So I'm seeing like niggas like being like flossy and shit, like on like some ASAP Rocky type shit. So it was like, I don't know, it was like a real, I don't know, you feel me?
I feel it. Well, I got another question for you. Are you inspired by The Weeknd for your hairstyle?
Nah.
Are you just being original, trying to make it unique as possible?
Bro, really? I didn't even think about that until you said it. Really? So yeah, it's like I got locks right now. Believe it or not, contemplate. Nah, never mind. I'm not finna cut them off. That's tweaking. Like,
you look unique.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Because of the way the texture of your hair when you do the locks and how it comes out.
I literally fucking like, cause like I got curly ass hair, and it was like that shit was cool. Like everybody know me for having the curly hair, like, but if you see me with the dreads now, it don't really look no different or throw nobody off. It almost like fits my demeanor more. I was like, nigga, you need to get them at some point. You need to just go through it. But I was always, here's how I put it. I'm like, okay, literally, okay, what we talking about? Pootie Tang with the belt on some pimp shit. I'm literally like the prima donna of like this like Fort Wayne rap gang. You feel me? It's like, I don't know, like I'm like the ASAP Rocky of this shit. Just like not even like, oh, I'm the most poppin' or anything. Just like I'm like the pretty nigga. You feel me? Or like that's what I've been told. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that's what I've been told, but yeah, I don't know. Just fuck, I lost track. Okay. I'm bullshitting. You could take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt.
Okay. What can we look forward to? Where do you want to be in the next few years with music?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you for real, because it's like everything is such a slow progression. Because it's like, even though I'm like, how can I fall off when I never been on? But it's like you go through spouts as someone who's like making music in the first place of like, oh, this has like a couple hundred people seeing it. Oh shit, this has a couple thousand people seeing it. Oh shit, now it's got like 60 people. Oh shit, 20. Oh shit, now it's got 300. So it's just like it goes up and down. So it's like there's never like, oh, like do I care about the views? Like the way, like, no, it's like strictly like on some music shit. Like I just fuck with doing the music. I need to get that shit out or whatever in some way, shape, or form. I just never knew how to do it for real.
Yeah. What do you think about Fort Wayne music scene? Has it grown since you was a kid, or do you listen to certain rappers from Fort Wayne growing up?
Growing up, and this just goes to show how like not popping our city is for real. You gotta be dead ass with this shit. Like there's some niggas who like you could say is like popping, but if you still live in Fort Wayne, you're not popping. Like be dead ass. Like be fucking for everybody talking. Oh, I want to move the fuck out of Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne ain't shit. Alright, if you got it, then get the fuck out. like what's going on here? So it's like there's niggas that you can say are on, but like ain't nobody like really on for real. We
maybe
all,
not like a millionaire, but they might be making close to six figures.
Some of these, like some niggas, like I'm not putting nobody's hustle down. Like some of these niggas probably got bands, like some niggas probably making six figures a year, whatever. But if you got it, like you got it, like if you talking crunchy the way niggas be talking crunchy, you would expect you not to still live in Fort Wayne of all places. It would be one thing if like our city was Atlanta and it's like, okay, Atlanta has a whole rap scene around it in the first place, but it's like how you a rapper out of Fort Wayne, you blow up, and of course like show love in your city and shit. Like don't ever just like not come back to your city, even though sometimes it get tricky and like they start hating on you more even after you blew up when you was trying to get their love in the first place. But it's like how you blow up but you still living in somewhere like Fort Wayne versus like you could blow up in Atlanta and stay in Atlanta and no one would question it. But why would you have like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million views still living in Fort Wayne? You wouldn't. Like nigga, you would get the fuck literally anywhere better. You can move down to fucking what's that? I don't know, they made a new high school and shit somewhere down south of Indiana type shit. But it's like you could literally move, like you could literally move hours away. And like that would be better, and just going off, I'm an Indiana rapper. I'm from Fort Wayne, but I just moved to Indiana. I like shit being calm. I don't want all this shit going on all the time, clubs, all that. I just want to be chilling, living my shit, making my music, doing what I do, whatever. And I'm not even saying that for me. I'm just saying in general, anybody, like you could literally move hours away out of here, and then people will be like, damn, that nigga got something going on. You don't fucking live here no more. Like where'd that nigga go? So, I don't know, I just think that's something to like put into perspective for motherfuckers to look at when they really talking about who's popping and who's not. It's like, just get the fuck out of the city a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to son, because I fuck with a lot of the Fort Wayne scene. But like, I'm not gonna care. Some of the Fort Wayne scene is ass, bro. Like garbage ass. And then there's niggas that are like really fucking good. And it like, I mean, it's like that everywhere, but like what you can only work with, so like there's only so many gyms in the motherfucking in the motherfucking like hill. Like I don't even know what kind of analogy I'm going for. Niggas get what I'm saying though. But it's like there's only gonna be so many needles in this fucking haystack that we have, and it's like I'm not putting out shit with trash ass niggas. Like it's not happening. You only gonna catch some shit that I'm like validated, like put that shit out for sure. Like that shit sound cool. So it's like if you never catch a feature, I'm sorry. Like your shit must be
not there yet.
like keep working, buddy.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Do you have a message to Fort Wayne or your fans, or shouting out a song you want them to listen to? I'm gonna name all your platforms.
I just want to take it back to that last part real quick. Can you restate the question again?
The last question?
Yeah.
Well, message, that one was, what do you think about the Fort Wayne music scene?
How did I end that bitch?
You basically said that, you kind of said that there's some people you fuck with, but if you didn't get a feature from you, the music level wasn't there yet, which you're not saying it's not ever, it's just not right now.
Definitely keep working, because, like, I'm going to double down on it. There's some niggas that are fucking ass, but sometimes niggas just be forgetting to tap in. Like, sometimes it's not even the case of, like, oh, y'all shit trash. Like, no, sometimes it's just niggas be forgetting to tap in. Everybody got their own shit going on. But for the most part, if you a rapper, at least in Fort Wayne, because nobody here is really popping, so if you're a rapper, people know you're a rapper, you feel me? So it's like, if for some reason, like, your name ain't even, like, popping enough to, like, for someone to be like, oh yeah, he's a rapper, like, he's a Fort Wayne rapper, not, oh, he raps, like, oh yeah, he raps. No, like, he's a rapper, like, that's what that nigga be doing. He be in the studio, he be recording any of that shit. Then it's like, I'm probably not finna take your shit serious. I'm not finna do this shit with you, you feel me? So it's like, get your rank up. I don't know, like, drop a couple tapes or some shit, like, actually put, like, a body of work out that has some effort. You feel me? That's what it is. It's like, a lot of niggas have, like, some niggas have no talent and some niggas have no effort. You feel me? Like, those are two completely different things. And a lot of niggas that I see talent in don't show enough effort, and I be trying to push them, but it's only so far that I'm finna take you, because, like, as a grown-ass man, you gotta realize some shit yourself. So it's like, what the fuck am I finna do? I'm not your dad. I ain't have one, nigga. I'm not yours. You feel me? Like, you probably, like, niggas might have their own, so it's like, you can go do that shit, go talk to them.
Hell yeah. Do you have a message to your fans, or anybody who's waiting for the next release, or someone who's just following your social media?
I fuck with you. I appreciate the trek with me, cause shit been kind of bullshit. Like, there is times where I would fucking drop, and then, like, I had like an 8-month hiatus, fucking nothing came out, like, and then out of nowhere, like, I might do it again, like, and out of the one time that it did happen was really because my accounts all got fucked up and I really couldn't even drop. But it's like, shit like that happens and I ain't say nothing about it. I ain't post like, oh yeah, like, my shit got fucked up, whatever. Like, nah, I was just like, damn, like, eat that shit, nigga. Pause. We might, that's like, cut that shit.
Okay.
But nah, like, it was for, like, honestly, that shit's a funny joke. Honestly, keep it. That shit funny. But, like, it was like on some take it on the chin ass shit. Like, what can you do about it for real? Like, so, yeah, like, I don't know. It'd be like that.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks
I say it'd be like that a lot, but it's crazy.
Yeah. What's is it on all platforms? We can check you out?
Honestly, my nigga Draco said it the best. He was like, yo, real fans. He was like, sometimes dropping on all plats ain't even the way to go. He was like, because if y'all real fans, people that are gonna fuck with you that hard, you gonna witness it. They all gonna go to, if you just drop on one thing, they all gonna go to that one thing if they really wanna fuck with it. And it's not even like, oh yeah, like, I'm trying to see who really fuck with me. Like, I know niggas don't all have the time to just listen to music. Like, nigga, I'm a local rapper. Like, get fucking for real. Like, ain't nobody be trying to hear shit sometimes, but it's like, if you hear it, well, then I appreciate the fuck out of it. Like, for real. And I'm sure plenty of other niggas in the fort who rap as well, like, they appreciate that shit as well too. But, like, a lot of shit, it's like, niggas just don't be paying attention to it for real. It's like, they just let that shit go over their head like it don't exist. So,
hell yeah.
You feel me?
Hell yeah. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Wu-Tang with the belt.
Yes, sir.